A stunning accident at a Philadelphia cemetery caught on camera. Pallbearers were carrying a casket and then fell into an open grave. Okay, did you see this? This was the scene last week. During a graveside service for Benjamin Aviles, family and friends rushed to help these men after the wooden platform collapsed, sending them into the burial site, some of them trapped by the weight of that casket. Here you see it again. Ooh, it's so scary. Ugh.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope you all having a great day. Hope you all having a great week. My day is going absolutely magnificent. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Pennsylvania by way of Philadelphia, and big shout out to everybody in the great state of Pennsylvania, everybody outside the great city of Philadelphia. And now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me the story, and also keep these stories coming. And as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is not Thursday, that's tomorrow. But today is Wacky Wednesday. Now, also before I start this story, I want to send a special condolences out to the family and friends of the late Mr. Benjamin Aviles, because it's very sad and tragic what happened at this burial site. Now, I know you all know one thing. We all must cross that road one day. I'm about to say die. But yeah, we all got to die one day. But we all got to cross that road one day. I ain't talking about to get to the other side. But we all must cross that threshold and go meet who? Our maker. As in the case of this story right here. Now, just to give you all a little backdrop on Benjamin Aviles. Benjamin Aviles was 61 years old, and he passed away on March the 21st at his home in North Philadelphia, surrounded by his wife and also his son and also his grandchildren and also his stepdaughters. And I know right now that you all are grieving, so my condolences, number one, goes out to you all. But at the same time, I want to ask my family, my people that watch this show, who is at fault when it comes to this situation that took place at Greenmount Cemetery? Now, if you're going to a burial site, you're going to bury your loved one, and you, along with the rest of the pallbearers, happen to fall inside of the grave, who is at fault, family? Please tell me that. Is it the cemetery fault? Or is it the funeral home? Or is it the grave digger's fault? Please let me know, because luckily, no one did not die that day. It would have been two people getting buried. And no, I'm not trying to be funny. But anyway, listen, I am not going to be long today, but I'm going to be very, very strong today, like an old batch of collard greens. Now, as the story goes.
Begin here with a funeral burial gone terribly wrong. A grieving family is speaking out today after pallbearers fell into the grave while carrying the casket of their loved one in North Philadelphia.
The platform above the burial site collapsed right from under their feet.
And now, as you heard the news say, the platform that these pallbearers was on collapsed right up under their feet. But at the same time, like I told y'all, there were signs. It's always signs, and we'll get to those signs in a few more minutes. But it was two signs, most definitely. But let's continue.
Yeah, this scary incident happened Friday here at Greenmount Cemetery. The family wants to know why it happened, whether it could have been prevented, and they also want an apology, and it was all captured on video.
Now, the incident, like I told y'all in the beginning of the video, took place at Greenmount Cemetery, and the family is very appalled about what took place, and also the family wanted an apology, and also the family wanted to be reimbursed. So let me ask you all this. Do you think the family should be reimbursed? Me personally, I think they should, because number one, that is not how you want to send your loved one off. But at the same time, what was up with those raggedy ass boards? Yeah, we're going to get to those boards in a very few minutes. Now, as you all can tell, look at this damn board right here. And now for those of you who know anything about wood, and we ain't talking about the other wood. One thing about wood, when wood get wet, it get what? It gets soft, it get weak. So, quite naturally, if it was raining or if the boards been wet, guess what? The boards are not going to be as strong. And also, where are the new damn boards at? Because these boards look like they've been walked over a damn 1,000 times. But let's continue.
Short steps.
The pallbearers carried Benjamin Aviles to his final resting spot.
And now, as you heard one of the pallbearers say to the other pallbearers, take short steps. But guess what, though? Short steps was the last thing they had to worry about that day. But at the same time, where are the people at that's supposed to make sure that this platform was safe and secure? And also, it's not like they could have really seen the boards up underneath, because as you all going to see, the platform was totally covered up, as it be at most funerals. But let's continue.
The pallbearers carried Benjamin Aviles to his final resting spot. As they began to lay down the casket, the platform above the burial site collapses. sending the men plunging into the burial hole.
And family, did you see those old men carrying that casket? Now, true enough, they had a couple young bucks in there, but at the same time, they had mostly older men. Now, look here. I know when people be pallbearers or whatnot, your family and friends, sign up or you ask them to come do it and they be your pallbearer. I know it'd be all different kind of ages of people there. And the reason why I say that, family, did you see that one man in the front? As soon as he picked that casket up, his knees started trembling. And that was one sign right there. So let's go and break down the two main signs inside of this whole video. Number one, when they first picked that casket up, everybody started struggling to hold that casket. And you already know, for anybody that ever totaled a casket, those caskets are what? It starts with an H. Heavy as hell. You get what I'm saying? And no disrespect to the deceased or whatnot, but those caskets are very heavy. So quite naturally, if you have a heavy casket, you're going to need some men who can pick the casket up, right? So why in the hell do we have these old men trying to tote this casket? And I mean no disrespect, because when I come to Philadelphia, I don't want none of these old men whoop my ass. I know how I feel to get your ass whooped by an old man. But anyway, let's continue.
Aviles' stepdaughter, Maribel Rodriguez, says the men who fell into the hole all suffered injuries, mostly to their legs, hands, and back.
Now, as you heard the news state, Benjamin Aviles' stepdaughter said that everybody that was a pallbearer that day took a loss. They took a huge L, which means they all suffered some kind of injury. But guess who suffered the worst injury?
Aviles' son suffered the worst of it.
The casket laid on top of him and he was out like a light. His face was in the mud.
It was the son, family. The son took the biggest L of them all, took the biggest loss. Now, just think about this also, family, to drive this point home. Just imagine if you're toting your father to his final resting spot, and then you get on top of the platform, and then the platform collapses, and you fall in there head first with the casket on top of you. The casket was on top of Benjamin Aviles' son. And they said, once again, as the news stated, that when the casket fell on top of him, it knocked him out just like a light. And he was out cold, says the stepdaughter. Anyway, let's go and continue.
She and her family blame Greenmount Cemetery and the Rodriguez Funeral Home for what she calls subpar conditions for a burial.
And as I stated in the beginning of the video, the Aviles family blames Rodriguez Funeral Home and also Greenmount Cemetery for this tragic event taking place. Now I want to ask you all this. Is the funeral home to blame, or is it the cemetery to blame, or is it the grave diggers? Because we need somebody to blame. We don't give a damn who it is. Somebody got to own up to this. And also, do you think the family should be reimbursed? Because quite naturally, they should, because it wasn't carried out properly. And once again, where are the new boards at? And also, more than anything, whenever it's raining outside and there's a burial taking place, be careful walking on that wood. And once again, we're not talking about the other wood. But let's go and close up.
The whole thing was trembling. It was like wobbly. It was unstable. It was all wet and soaked.
And as you heard the stepdaughter state, the platform they were standing on was wobbly and also very weak. And they said it was trembling. And that leads me to my second sign. If you're standing on anything and guess what? It's weak, you need to get the hell off of it. Like anything that's not strong will what? Not stand. So quite naturally, if you're standing on something and you feel something give way and it starts shaking, guess what? You need to get your butt off of it or you're going to wind up like these people. Poor things. Let's continue.
Today, some boards and broken wood can be seen at the burial plot.
And now to the finale, to the start of the hour, those ragged ass boards. Now family, do you see those raggedy boards? Those boards probably been used for 1,000 damn different funerals. That's a shame right there. In Greenmount Cemetery, Rodriguez Funeral Home. If you all don't have any boards, you need to get somebody to donate you some because somebody's going to end up getting unalived. And more than anything, you don't want to get sued if someone get hurt very bad because this could turn out very tragic. And like I said in the beginning of the video, they are lucky that nobody lose their life. And look at this old man right here. He fell so hard, he just laid out. It's like somebody just need to just throw him a pillow and a blanket. Guess what? Papa would have went straight to sleep. Let me go and close up.
I think that they should apologize. I think that there should be some reimbursement involved, being that the ceremony was interrupted. Nothing was done properly.
And as I stated before, family, several times throughout the video, the Aviles family demands an apology. And also they want some of their buckety bucks back that they spent on this burial, on this funeral. And now think about this, family, in closing. I know we all have to cross that threshold one day. I know that we all have a day we come in and we all have a day we do what? We leave. But between then and the moment that you leave, live your life to the fullest. That's the message for the day. That's the word for the day. Live your life to the fullest. Because all jokes aside, you never know when it's going to be your last day here on earth. And more than anything, make sure that the platform you are standing on is very safe and secure, so you won't wind up once again like these group of men. And they are lucky that nobody really lose their life that day, especially the son, because the casket, once again,
Aviles' son suffered the worst of it.
The casket laid on top of him and he was out like a light. His face was in the mud.
was resting on top of the son, and the son was knocked out cold, lights out. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.